If you can read those and know what they are, go back and thank your high school chemistry teacher. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. Ben, Denise, Decker, and the mineral tractor on steroids. So, what is this? You know, we learned about this at Greg Judy's grazing school, and it's minerals a la carte for your sheep and goats and eventually cows. And the question has come up, how do you keep your goats and your sheep together? Because they do have different mineral needs. Most of them are the same, but copper in particular, goats need a higher amount of copper in their minerals, and the level that they need can actually be toxic to your sheep.
Now, sheep do need some copper.
They do need some copper.
Contrary to popular opinion, they do need some copper, just not at the level the goats do.
That's right. And maybe it's the wool sheep that don't need copper. Ours are hair sheep. We know they need copper.
Yes.
So, we got this monstrosity. Now, it's something you could build at home, but again, you know, around here, there's 2 holes in the bucket, dear Liza. So the amount of time I would have to invest to build this and their need, we had to get something quick. So we did make the initial purchase, which it's a sizable purchase, but over time we'll actually not have to spend as much on minerals.
Well, and let's go back real quick, because the questions come up. How do you keep your goats and your sheep together, and how do you deal with mineral? Now, some people will build something that the goats can get up to that sheep can't. That can be an issue if it gets spilled. So as you'll see, each one of these has separate compartments of different minerals. So there is one specifically for copper. You've got phosphorus, selenium, magnesium, etc. And they can actually go in and get exactly what they need and then leave the rest. So the goats can go in and get all the copper they need. The sheep can go in and get as little as they need. And it allows us to keep them all together without worrying about the copper toxicity. So that's one of the main reasons we got it, as well as the cows can go in and do the exact same thing. So it allows everybody to get exactly what they need. And one of the great things about this is there is some upfront cost, but as time goes on, you're only buying the minerals that you need. You're not buying all this mineral in one. And as they eat the mineral and poop it out, it's in their manure. So it will actually start to build that mineral back up in the pasture. And it also allows us to see exactly what minerals our pasture might be lacking, because if they're coming in and eating a lot of selenium, well, then we know that we've got poor selenium. We've got selenium deficiency in our soil.
Yep.
So.
But off the rack, this sled comes with a warning.
Yes.
This is a very heavy flap. This is an industrial cut off of a belt, some kind of a conveyor belt. Very heavy, as you can see. And we had to make some modifications at Greg Judy's urgent request, because he has come out and this flap would sit down right on this. He's had younger sheep get their heads in there to eat. Another one jumps on top, and he's come out to a couple of dead sheep with their heads hanging, hanging in the mineral tractor. So first,
we want to make sure that never happens.
Yeah, we don't. We've had enough death on the property of our animals this year. We don't want to deal with another one, and it would just be horrible whether we've had one or many losses. But
yes.
So we had to come in, and this is a 2x6 across the full length on its edge. There's another 2x6 sitting on top of it that the flap sits down on or is anchored into, and then from there, at 3 points on both ends, and then right in the center is another 2x6, and that's tapered down, so that right here in the front, when this flap is down, there's about a 4-inch gap between the bottom of the flap and this board. So if somebody did have their head in there, somebody jumped on it, they could get it out without choking. So we made those modifications first. It's heavy. It's heavy. We are grateful to have our quad, or four-wheeler, as some people call it. Otherwise, we'd be pulling this with the truck or the tractor, because I don't think we could pull it. Not uphill for sure. Downhill, maybe. But we've already, you'll see in the video, we actually started at the top of the hill start at the top of the pasture and we've worked our way down to the bottom. We're about to start working our way back up, but we wanted to show you what this is all about. We'll show you the inside. We filled the different slots. I don't see any of them that they've particularly really eaten down yet.
Phosphorus is a little bit, but the phosphorus is normally the first to go. They actually send you 2 bags of phosphorus, so that's
standard,
normal.
huh?
Yeah, it's pretty standard. So, but yeah, they're eating just what they need. Now we don't have a large flock right now, so that is going to be changing soon. We'll talk to you about that more in detail later. But obviously we have 7 sheep and 2 goats, so they're not going through this like Greg Judy's operation would be.
Right.
So, yeah, but this is how we are able to actually keep the goats and the sheep together, and this is how we will be able to do a flird, as Greg Judy calls it, with the sheep as well as the cows together, and have them all hit their mineral needs.
A flird.
A flird. It is a flock and a herd.
There you go.
So,
because I know some of you going, what did she say?
It's a flird.
Yeah. Honey, rewind that. What did she say? A flird?
A flird.
Is she having a seizure? What's her problem?
Nope.
So
just wanted to give you, just kind of let you know why we purchased it. Like I said, it is an upfront cost, but then over time you actually save some money, and you could easily build this, but Ben doesn't have time right now. So,
I don't want
and
to
our
say
sheep
easily.
needed the minerals now.
The boards that this is built with are full 1-inch thick boards. Right now getting that kind of material might be expensive in the first place, but it needs to be sturdy because this is the goat's favorite jungle gym.
Yes.
Every morning they're standing on it looking for us. Nah. Meaning, are you going to move us to fresh ground yet?
Yes. Well, and it also has to get moved every time we move the sheep. This gets moved, so it has to last.
Yeah, and it's got several hundred pounds of minerals in here. So
yes. But that's how we are able to keep our goats and our sheep together and not have to worry about copper toxicity with our sheep.
And healthy.
And a lack of copper for our goats.
That's right.
Yes.
And the minerals are particularly important right now.
Yes, we actually think Lily, the goat, they named her Lily. The older goat, I felt today, and she does feel like she might be pregnant. So hopefully we'll have a kid on the homestead soon. And looks like Tilly might also be pregnant. Yeah. So, and one of the advantages of this, if they do have the right amount of minerals, the likelihood of sheep having twins and triplets is exponential. So the more minerals they have, the better forage they have, the better babies they have. So that could be, good for us, money, meat.
And of course, they're going to have them in winter. So, darn well, the first snowstorm we have, we're going to be dropping kids and lambs and all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, they're due in December, so our first snow isn't till January. So.
Until this year, because we've got expecting ruminants.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, but let us know if you have any questions. I will put the link to this in the description. I'm also going to put the link to Greg Judy's video where he talks about the mineral feeder as well, so you can go back and review that if you'd like.
He is the expert.
Yes. And reminder, RSVP for October 22nd. Email us first name, last name of anybody who will be attending. renewedhomestead@gmail.com. And we still need people to volunteer for security.
Yes.
So.
And slots are filling up fast. I mean, I think we're almost halfway full now. So get on it if you think you're going to try to be here.
Yeah, we're looking forward to meeting y'all.
Be great to meet you in person.
Yes.
So, all right. Anything else?
I think we're good.
On the skids, Decker's out in the field getting ticks. Yeah. Well, as the sun sets on another beautiful day on the homestead, we bid goodbye to our friends. Take care, everybody. Get the pet spayed and neutered. We'll see you on the next video. God bless.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.